Time is 9:07. A decade ago, community leaders in Muskegon County launched Watch Muskegon to keep positive momentum going in their community. Today, Rachel Gorman, President and CEO of the Chamber of Commerce, joining us now to discuss how this campaign has transformed the community's image and, of course, the impact. Rachel, good to see you this morning. Thank you so much for being here. Yes. Talk about Watch Muskegon, because this is a very important initiative for your community. 10 years of history here. What have you guys been able to accomplish, and really, what is this mission?
So Watch Muskegon, it's a powerful brand, as you see. We launched 10 years ago as a way to really harness the positive momentum that was happening in Muskegon and really give our community something to rally around. So the marketing is just one pillar of this incredible campaign. The other two pillars are education and beautification. So when we talk about education, this was a time in Muskegon where we were welcoming new visitors, new people to live in Muskegon, and we wanted to make sure residents that lived in Muskegon were equipped and educated with how to respond to someone just maybe at a restaurant saying like, hey, what should I do today, or what is there to do in Muskegon? So our Muskegon Stars program is a type of community ambassador program, but after 10 years, we've certified thousands of Muskegon Stars, so now it's really a new community orientation program. So anybody new, welcome to Muskegon, want to learn more about where you live now, we offer that program through our chamber. But related to education, we're also celebrating 10 years of the Muskegon Area Promise program. So 10 years ago, it started with 3 districts in Muskegon County if you qualified as high school graduates. Now, today in 2025, homeschool graduates and any Muskegon County high school graduates now qualify for the Muskegon Area Promise. So that gives them access to tuition at Muskegon Community College or Baker College of Muskegon. What's really cool about it 10 years later is graduates can access that scholarship opportunity up to 5 years after their graduation.
Oh, wow.
So I like to joke, graduate, you can go out into the world and figure out a little bit more about what you want to lean into, but then come back and take advantage of this incredible education opportunity. And so then beautification is a huge part of the program. So making sure residents and business owners really take ownership of their spaces in Muskegon and make it just beautiful. And that's what one really special thing we hear from like cruise ship passengers and visitors that come to Muskegon. They always say like, it's so clean here. And that's a great reputation that I really want to lean into. But also how visitors are accessing Muskegon by road, by boat, and by air, making sure that that first impression is a lasting, really, really great impression. So some of our businesses that are really leaning into this, we're using the term flower explosion. So across the summer and you're in Muskegon, there's some really great opportunities to take advantage of being in natural resources in Muskegon.
Yeah, well, I want to go back to the education portion of this, because this seems like a really great resource for students here that may not otherwise have access to a college education. Why did you guys think that you needed to bring that to maybe some of the students there in Muskegon?
So one thing in Muskegon, we have so many incredible job opportunities, and whether or not all those opportunities require a degree, they often require some technical certification for these positions. And we have a lot of incredible education leaders in Muskegon that understand the workforce of the future. They are going to need these education certifications. So we had an incredible opportunity to take advantage of establishing a promise zone in Muskegon County with the help of a private sector in Muskegon to launch 10 years ago to really get that clock ticking. So we're so proud that the program exists today and that we have this really fun challenge of how do we make sure every student in Muskegon County knows about it. But again, 10 years into the program, it's so cool. High school graduates today are not the same as they were 10 years ago, and it's so refreshing to hear them so proudly say, like, oh, I'm taking advantage of this scholarship opportunity, but also what that's meant for talent attraction and new families moving to Muskegon County, understanding that, we used to have these signs with the real estate agents, like, this house comes with free college tuition, and that's so true, and it's been an incredible tool to attract new people to come to live in Muskegon.
Yeah, absolutely, and it probably provides a lot of resources, just to the community in general.
Yeah, for sure. Now, education being a huge part of this program, especially when talking about the Muskegon Area Promise Scholarship. Can you talk to some of the success stories, some of them that have really stood out for you over the past 10 years?
Sure, it's so cool, again, that we have students that grew up in Muskegon, again, have stories like I'm unsure of what they were going to do in the career, but the promise allowed them to take advantage of staying locally, not racking up student debt, but also using those first 2 years of college to really find out who they are as an individual, what they're looking towards professionally. again, without incurring this great student debt. And then having a better sense of where they want to go after that, whether that's straight into the workforce or onto another education institution. So it's been a great way, again, to partner with Muskegon Community College and Baker College of Muskegon to really help launch some very successful careers.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so let's talk about what we got on the table here. What is this? I know that you guys are kind of not shifting your values here, but shifting your identity a little bit.
Yes. So one special thing about the Watch Muskegon program that was pivotal to its success is all the branding was always open source. So if you were going to use a logo, we just, had you sign off and like, okay, stick to these colors, stick to these branding standards, but we really wanted the community to embrace it. And we love seeing the Watch Muskegon logo on billboards, on t-shirts for festivals and events. But 10 years after the branding, we're like talking about, how does this next generation take ownership of Watch? Because we have 10 years now of kids that have grown up with this branding. So we put out a kind of creative competition within Muskegon, like stick within the brand standards of colors, fonts, and general positivity about Muskegon. But this is a new take on the Watch Muskegon branding, and we're so proud of it because it really is an expression of all the opportunities in Muskegon, the lifestyle we love. But we wanted to share this today to encourage more creatives in West Michigan looking for a new outlet. Take advantage of the Watch Muskegon branding. We'd love to see new ideas and just to see different ways the community can embrace this incredible, powerful brand.
Yeah, give me an example of like what you hope comes out of this.
I want to see, and that's what I want to see the new generation just like take ownership, like same colors, different. What's appealing to them? Because what speaks to some of us is not always what speaks to everybody, but how they interact with the water, how they access our natural resources, how they view their community education opportunities. So I would love to see new designs of this that complement the original design. And again, it just keeps promoting this incredible story we have in Muskegon about everybody has a place in Muskegon, and this is another great opportunity.
I was going to say, it's kind of a reflection of, your greater community, right? And how they see things.
Absolutely. Community being such a big part of this. With this identity shift, kind of bringing new marketing to the table, what were some of the main motivations behind wanting to bring an updated look to Watch Muskegon?
Yeah, so with 10 years of the campaign, certainly we're encouraged by the businesses specifically that have said, like, hey, we see a direct correlation between Watch Muskegon and filling these incredible job opportunities we have in Muskegon. But 10 years, we want to stay fresh. We want to stay relevant to new markets coming into West Michigan, and again, this new generation. So that was really like, is the brand still speaking to them? I think it does, but giving them ownership, welcomes in new opportunities for a new generation to feel embraced, to watch Muskegon, and that's what's so special for us. It's just this new community pride we have. And young families, graduates now, just really very proud that they grew up in Muskegon. They're staying in Muskegon, returning to Muskegon, and a lot of it has to do with this powerful brand.
Okay, so we're a decade in. When we get 10 years from now, where do you hope this brand is? What do you hope you guys are doing for the community?
I hope in 10 years, Watch is still going strong. I hope I can sit here with both of you and talk about this incredible resurgence of, new people coming to live in Muskegon from the Midwest, but all over the community. So you'll see, we just saw on the website, we're really leaning into find your place in Muskegon. And that could mean, find your lifestyle, find your favorite restaurant, just something for Muskegon for everyone, because we really are an open community for everyone in West Michigan. So I hope that the brand is still around then, and that we've really seen, that being taken advantage of for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Do you have any big goals in mind that would be able to achieve some of those things that you're looking forward to in the next couple of years even?
Yeah, I would love to see, some great, and I think we're on our way, great data to show, again, the Muskegon Promise is being fully utilized. Again, just where we are with students now versus 10 years ago, just this proclamation of like, I'm taking advantage of the Muskegon Promise. I would love to make sure our branding gets out nationally. I think we have huge potential for that. And then the beautification, again, we're really excited about some exciting new entrances into Muskegon, making it so clear, like when you're coming into Muskegon, like, oh, we are in Muskegon now. And so those are some big goals we have for the campaign, certainly.
Yeah, what do you hope for anybody looking to maybe create something off of these designs? Is there a way that they should be contacting you to kind of do any of this? Or is there like a kit that they can get to start to get some of these things?
So, thank you for asking. There is all of the branding kit on the website. So with clear instructions about, again, this is continuing to be open source, free and accessible. Then there also is information about guidelines and how to submit your ideas. And so we really are open to any new creative interpretations of Muskegon, because again, all of it really continues to promote Muskegon in a positive way and gets the word out about Muskegon is a great place to be in West Michigan.
Yeah, what about, do we submit the design to you guys, and how do we go about doing that?
It goes on the website, so Watch Muskegon, our website. So it'll go there, and then all of us on the back end, we get to see it. So yeah, we would definitely follow up with opportunities. But you know, it's so cool. In 2025, the accessibility we have for these creative outlooks, and then like getting things on bags, getting things on apparel.
I was gonna say, I walked over to Amber, I was like, that tote bag, I kind of want to take
the
that home.
tote bags right now are just totally having a moment. And I do want to give a shout out, Trophy House in Muskegon. They have been with us as apparel partners from day one. So the Watch Muskegon store is open from time to time. Yes. And so we really work really well with them, making sure, you know, it's inclusive of designs, all sizes for everyone, and they also use it as a fundraiser for the campaign as well. So that's been super special.
Very cool. Rachel, anything we didn't ask you that you think is important? I mean, obviously, this is a 10-year commitment that you guys have made here, hoping to make decades and decades more of a commitment to your community. Anything else we didn't ask you?
Just one thing, you know, Watch Muskegon, it's been so incredible, and like we do like to share it. This has been a privately funded campaign since day one. So however anybody might be interested in giving time, treasure, talent to the campaign, there is information on the website on how to get involved and how to make sure this campaign gets sustained into the future.
And that website is, one more time for everyone at home?
It's watchmuskegon.org. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
There it is.
Right there. Perfect. Well, Rachel, we appreciate your time this morning. Thank you so much for the dedication to our community. And of course, you can find all of that at watchmuskegon.org.